If you run a pest control company, you know the hardest part. It's not the treatment, it's the scheduling and the dispatch. Who goes where, in what order, with the right certification. And today I'll show you exactly how FieldCamp's AI Dispatcher builds an entire day's route in about 10 seconds. So the honest question first of all is, why is the pest control dispatch so complicated? Now, if you go into the jobs tab, for example, in the queue on the AI dispatch, what you are going to see here is you are a great pest control company, but the dispatch or the every job that is there in the queue is a list of constraints, basically who can do what, who cannot do what. For example, there can be a bed bug follow-up callback, there can be a termite bait station service, there can be a commercial office general pest service for your residential job, for your commercial jobs. So to point a few different job types when you are working on a pest control dispatch. So the first one is the type of work is all over the map. A mosquito misting refill is 35 minutes. A bed bug treatment is about 3 hours. And a whole structure fumigation is a 3-day project. You can't just count jobs, they are not the same size. The second thing is certification. This is a big one in pest control. Not every tech can legally do every job. A termite inspection or a structural fumigation needs a licensed certified applicator. If I send the wrong person, that's not just inefficient, it's a compliance problem. And third is urgency. So is this a wasp net, or is customer allergic? This restaurant is a rodent job. They have got a health inspection coming. Basically, all of these questions or answers depend on the urgency of the job. And lastly, the geography and time. These jobs are scattered all across the 5 boroughs. For example, as you were seeing on my map, they are scattered all around the place, and you want to optimize the routes while maintaining all the above constraints which I said. So one of the first things for a pest control business when they want to automate their dispatch and scheduling process is going into the team members, adding team members, and what skills and certifications they have. So each team member, for example, can have a general pest control skill. They can have a rodent and wildlife exclusion, or they can have a mosquito and tick certification. So depending on what certification and skill they are, you would need to add them into the team members. The second thing is you would add types of jobs that you do. As I said, it's a 3-day job, it's a quick 30-minute replacement, whatever it is. Who are the people who can do it? What are the skills and certifications needed for it? And what equipment would be needed? What equipment can be anything. So if you have particular like a type of spray that you need, or a particular type of chemical that you need, based on who has that chemical and who can use it, that also plays into the dispatch role. Now let's say once you have all of this stuff, how it works is FieldCamp connects with your pest control software. For example, you can be using Jobber, ServiceTitan, Housecall Pro, Salesforce, Dynamics 365, Google Calendar, FieldEdge, or QuickBooks, whatever you are using. FieldCamp connects in a two-way sync with all of these calendars, and then all jobs are created. So what happens is when you have an intake, like someone calls in, you would enter all of this information. Like if it's immediate, if immediate means that hey, I need to urgently send someone right here. Queue is that hey, now let's put it in a queue and we are going to dispatch it once the time comes. Now the job type can be one-off, just a quick one, recurring for maintenance schedules, and project for a 3-day installation or a 3-day treatment, for instance. And then you set all of the project stages and whatever that is required. Now, as I said, FieldCamp's AI Dispatcher for pest control, scheduling, and dispatch is a full end-to-end automation. What I mean by that, the moment a call comes in from the call intake, your calling system like RingCentral, Lace AI, or whatever, OpenPhone, whatever phone system you use, the FieldCamp's AI agent will automatically transcribe that conversation, and then based on that, it will fill all the details and create a work order, create a job. Once that part is done, it's going to automatically send it through the AI dispatcher. So the AI agent is going to operate the AI dispatcher for you, and then it's going to come up with a suggestion. For example, for this job, Mike is the right person at this date and time. Now you can set rules that hey, if it's a low priority job and I have confidence, whatever it is, the job or suggestion will be automatically accepted. But if you want to give some strict rules that do not accept suggestion, the accept suggestion would be only limited to my team members, you can do that as well. But how the main part to understand over here is as the calls keep coming in, the jobs keep entering the queue. From the queue, it enters the AI dispatcher, where the AI dispatcher comes up with a suggestion, and it's confirmed and it's sent back to your system of record like PestPac or whatever system that you are using. It integrates with that, and then all the route optimization and everything is also being done. So this is the week view, so you see it like this. But let's say if I look at the day view, for instance, give me 1 second. There you go. Then you would be able to see, for instance, where the person is starting from, what is their day's sequence, and how are they going to go. You can see them on a timeline view, on a map view, however you need it. You are able to see that breakdown. But through this process, what I'm trying to show you is your end-to-end pest control scheduling and dispatch can be automated. Even though if you're using PestPac or whatever pest control system you're using, the only thing that needs to be done is we understand your dispatch process. Where does your call intake happen? We integrate with your pest control system, and the end-to-end process where a call comes in, work order is created, it is dispatched, and it is sent back to your system so your technicians can see the route at the start of day. It can be end-to-end scheduled and dispatch automated. So if you are looking for a pest control software which can help you not only schedule jobs based on the call intake, also dispatch them, then FieldCamp's AI Dispatcher can plug into your existing pest control system. But if you want an end-to-end pest control system where it's customized to your workflow, you are able to track, for example, data model things like I have a client for which I'm doing job. For this job, I am adding like these chemicals were used, these traps were installed, etc. Then the FieldCamp's AI Dispatcher can work with the FieldCamp's bigger operations platform, which is customized for your workflow. If you want something like this installed, please get in touch with us and we would love to have a chat with you.